Shabbat Shalom.
Shabbat Shalom.
What a unique and special night and gathering of people. As you may know, when we celebrate a bar or bat mitzvah, we're marking that an individual is now formally becoming a Jewish adult. Typically, this is done at age 13. Well, with all due respect, Miss Jaimee, you seem a little bit older than 13. But in all sincerity, my friendship with Jaimee proves that age is just a number and is often irrelevant. Never did I ever think that one of my closest friends would be in her 50s. Every day, and particularly tonight, you teach us all and remind us that friendship, connection, and commitment to our Judaism can come at any age and at any time. So, for all of you here who are new to Temple Sinai, we invite you to follow along in the blue Siddur, the blue prayer book that you might find on your seat. And I'm going to turn the bima over to Rabbi Lauren Cohen and Rabbi Ellen Nemhauser for the chanting of Ashrei on page 220.
Please responsibly lead the prayer with us.
What she said.
Ashrei yoshvei veitecha, od yahalucha selah. Tehillah leDavid, aramimcha Elohai hamelech, v'avarcha shimcha leolam va'ed. Gadol Adonai umhulal me'od, v'li gdulato ein cheker. Hadar kevod hodecha, v'divrei niflotecha asicha. Zecher rav tuva yabi'u, v'tzitkatcha yiranenu. Tov Adonai lakol, v'rachamav al kol ma'asav. Kivod malchutecha yomeru, ugvartecha yedaberu. Malchutecha malchut kol olamim, umemshaltecha bechol dor vador. Einei chol elecha yisaberu, ve'ata noten lahem et ochlam be'ito. Tzadik Adonai b'chol derachav, v'chasid b'chol ma'asav. Ritzon yireh yaseh, v'et shavatam yishma v'yoshiem. Tehillah Adonai yedaber pihi, v'yivarech kol basar shem kodsho leolam va'ed. V'anachnu nivarech Yah, me'ata v'yad olam. Hallelujah.
We continue on page 224. Please rise.
You are one, and your name is one, and there is none like your people Israel, a people unique on earth. A garland of glory have you given us, a crown of salvation, a day of rest and holiness. Abraham and Sarah rejoiced in it, Isaac and Rebekah sang. Jacob and Rachel and Leah and their children were refreshed by its rest. A rest of love freely given, a rest of truth and faithfulness, a rest of peace and serenity, tranquility and security, a perfect rest which you so desire. May your children come to know that this sacred rest links them to you, and through their rest, they sanctify your name. Please read with me. Our God and God of our ancestors, be pleased with our rest. Sanctify us with your mitzvot, and grant us share in your Torah. Satisfy us with your goodness, and gladden us with your salvation. Purify our hearts to serve you in truth. In your gracious love, Adonai our God, grant us our heritage, your holy Shabbat, that Israel, who sanctifies your name, may rest on it. Praise to you, Adonai, who sanctifies Shabbat. Baruch atah Adonai, mekadesh ha-Shabbat. We continue on page 237. On this holy Shabbat, may we draw nearer to life, to peace, and to joy. May we find true rest, holiness in our deeds, worth in our study of Torah. Let us feed on the love of goodness. Let us drink from the love of goodness, restrain our thirst for excess, and cleanse our hearts to serve life well. On this holy Shabbat, may we draw nearer in life, in peace, and in joy. Baruch atah Adonai she'alcha lavadcha bira navod. Continue on page 239. Please read responsively. For the gift of our souls, for the promise of our lives, for all we are and all we might yet become, for the creative seeds sown within our minds, whose nurturing can yield a grand harvest. For all these gifts, we thank you, O God, and pray that we prove ourselves worthy. May our lives be ripe with the fruit of compassion, sweetly sustaining those in need. May we use our gifts wisely and with love, true messengers of blessings to the world. Baruch atah Adonai, hatov simcha ulcha na'el lachadot.
We've now come to the centerpiece of our service, the reading and teaching of Torah by our Bat Mitzvah. In Judaism, we have an expression, Lador Vador, from generation to generation. Jaimee's mom, Toby, is here from Chicago to literally pass the Torah from one generation to the next. With the Torah, Jaimee's mother passes to her not only the story of the Jewish people, but she passes to her daughter their unique story that they have written together over the years. So I invite Toby on up, and please rise as we turn to page 244.
אין כמוך ואלוהים אדוני, ואין כמעשיך, מלכותך מלכות כל עולמים, וממשלתך בכל דור ודור. אדוני מלך, אדוני מלך, אדוני ימלוך לעולם ועד, אדוני עוז לעמו ייתן, Adonai Yivarech
So this evening, Jaimee is going to be reading from Parshat Bo. If you happen to have a red Eitz Chaim Torah, she's reading from page 386.
For our first Aliyah, it is such a beautiful thing to be able to call Max and Charlie Betcher to come and bless the Torah in honor of their mom. And so we call you officially this afternoon. Ya'amdu Menashe ben Yaakov ve'Avidan Recharel ben Yaakov ve'Avidan Ha'aliyah Rishona.
Baruch et Adonai Hamvorach.
Baruch Adonai Hamvarach Le'olam Va'ed.
Baruch Adonai Hamvorach Le'olam Va'ed. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam asher bachar banu mikol ha'amim v'natan lanu et Torato. Baruch atah Adonai noten haTorah.
Amen.
Fresh. Should we do the blessing again?
Show me where I'm starting though,
Yeah.
because that I don't know.
Oh, no, we lost the word. Fight.
Oh, that's
here.
Here? Amen. Vayikra Pharaoh el Moshe Vayomer lechu ivdu et Adonai rak sonchem uvkarchem yitzag gam tapchem yeled imachem. Vayomer Moshe gam ata titain deyadenu zivachim ve'olot ve'asinu la'Adonai Eloheinu. I lost my spot. Okay. Ve'gamiknenu yelech imanu lo tishaer parsa ki mimenu nikach la'avod et Adonai Eloheinu va'anachnu lo neda mana avod et Adonai advoenu shama.
Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam asher natan lanu Torah emet v'chei olam nata b'tochenu. Baruch atah Adonai noten haTorah.
Amen.
And now that all of that nervous energy was expelled 100 times on the first Aliyah, we can now call you officially to Torah with this title that you have so gained and earned. And so it is a pleasure now to call you to Torah, Jaimee. Ta'amod Yaakov Achana Batova Uvelvel Ha Bat Mitzvah.
Baruchu et Adonai Hamborak.
Baruch Adonai Hambarach Le'olam Va'ed.
Baruch Adonai Hambarak Le'olam Va'ed. Baruch Atah Adonai Eloheinu Melech Haolam Asher Bachar Banu Mikol Hamim V'natan Lanu et Torato. Baruch Atah Adonai Noten HaTorah.
Amen.
Where am I? Which verse were There I am, right there. Vayhazek Adonai et le paro velo ava lishalcham. Vayom lo faro le me'alai ishamer lecha al tosef re'ot panai ki veyom re'otcha panai tamud vayomer Moshe kain dibarta lo osif od re'ot panecha.
Nailed it.
Yeah. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam asher natan lanu Torah emet v'chayei olam natan b'tochenu. Baruch atah Adonai noten haTorah.
Amen. Simen tov and mazel tov and mazel tov and simen tov. Simen tov and mazel tov and mazel tov and simen tov. Simen tov and mazel tov and mazel tov and simen tov. Hey Lanu, yeah, hey Lanu, yeah, hey Lanu. Ulecho Yisrael. 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 So, with all the joy that we feel today, we also think of loved ones in our lives who need our prayers for healing. So, with this special kahal, this special community here together today, we think of loved ones who need us more than ever. If you're thinking of someone who needs a blessing, I invite you to share their name aloud right now. You say, Baruch atah Adonai, Rofech HaHolim. Blessed are you, God, who heals the sick. I'm now going to invite Rabbi Siegel and Rabbi Levenberg up to the front to help us lift and dress the Torah. That's right. Please rise, page 256. as we hear words of Torah from our wonderful Bat Mitzvah.
I'm ready to bless the wine. I have so many iterations of family here. Those who are with me from Chicago, my mom, my sister Lauren, my brother David, my sister-in-law Jean, and my niece Catherine. Thank you guys for knowing how important this is to me and for making sure to be here. Max and Charlie and Emily. The family I've made here in Atlanta over the past 17 years. And my dear and close friends who I have chosen and have chosen me as family along the way. I wish my dad were here. To look out at all of you, my worlds, all of you here in one place with me standing before you on this side of the bima, is something I've wanted to do for a long time. I've thought about it for a very long time. Becoming a bat mitzvah means I am the writer of my own Jewish story. Becoming a bat mitzvah means I decide the direction my Jewish journey takes me. I am proud of being Jewish, and being Jewish has always made me happy. But I didn't always know about Judaism in the way I wanted to know it or understand it. When Max and Charlie were born, I decided I wanted to change that for them. I learned about Judaism in that very way I had wanted to, but had never done prior. I was all in. I cared about and became a contributing member of the Jewish community. First, I learned because I wanted to be a good Jewish mother for my boys. Gradually, though, I realized I did it because I loved what I was learning and doing. It felt meaningful. It helped bring me closer to God and to a community like I had never experienced. Taking this formal and intimidating and truthfully terrifying step today affirms my positive feelings of identity and meaning. This is my choice. However, I do get by with a little help from my friends. For my birthday last year, my incredible friends, Ellen, Beth, Lauren, and Andrea, gave me a talit from Israel for my birthday. They helped me make the choice to carve out the time and to trust in myself to have the confidence to do this. They knew. And now is the perfect time, because 2.5 years ago, I became part of the most welcoming, loving, embracing Jewish community I have ever been a part of, Temple Sinai. So it feels right now, and it feels right here. The words of Torah I chanted are from the book of Exodus, chapter 10, verses 24 to 29. Parsha Bo. The Israelites have been enslaved in Egypt for a very long time. Things are finally looking up for them, but are looking bad for the Egyptians because God brings on the 10 plagues. Finally, after going back and forth, God hardens Pharaoh's heart, and Pharaoh relents and says the Israelites can leave. I thought a lot about what it means that God hardened Pharaoh's heart. I think a hardened heart means you lose your ability to soften, to love, or to have empathy. With the help of my dear friend, Rabbi Lauren Cohn, I looked at some commentaries. According to the rabbis, a hardened heart means one is no longer open to change or growth. In our country currently, there's a lot of pain and suffering. It feels sometimes like we are surrounded by many hardened hearts. But then I look around this room, I see all the people that I love so much, and I realize that so many of us in this world are good. So many of us are striving to be better each day, meeting each opportunity with open-mindedness and an open heart. This Torah portion reminds me of the potential to overcome hard times in our history and in our lives, and that the potential for a better life and a better world is always possible. One of my biggest motivators this past year in getting to this moment was imagining myself up here with Max and Charlie standing beside me chanting the Torah blessings. I want you to always be proud of me. I want you to know that my heart is always open to growing and learning and changing. And I also want you to know that your love of Judaism and your journeys inspire me. I love my village. Thank you to all the people who love me and helped me arrive at this moment. Beth and Sam, I love you. I do. I still love you. Thank you for leading my service. It was everything I thought it would be and more. You are both such amazing, wonderful friends and confidants, and this would just not have been the same without you. Thank you for coming out of maternity leave. Brad, Ellen, Samara, and Sharon, thank you for all of your help, patience, and persistence with my Hebrew. Learning a second language at the age of 42 can be difficult. Samantha and Robin and Lauren and Ellen, my fairy party planners. Thank you for sprinkling your fairy dust so that everything is beautiful and perfect. That room is unbelievable, and I didn't see it until about a half an hour before I got here. It's unbelievable. There's so much more. The DJ, the flowers, the desserts, the photography, the alcohol that you guys have done in love, kindness, and friendship. I never take for granted that I'm loved and that I have the best friends and family in the whole world. And I hope you know how much you all mean to me. So this is it. I did it. It's done, and I couldn't be happier. Thank you.
I'm going to invite Jaimee for a blessing.
I don't need these anymore.
So Jaimee, we have a gift from we do have a gift from Temple Sinai Board of Trustees, the Kiddush cup,
Wow, thank you.
and also a certificate, which we hope you'll hang in your office and think of all the people here today whenever you see it and feel the love and recreate this moment.
Thank you.
Her $250 to Nifty in Israel is coming. We hope you'll take advantage of it.
I will.
And you can go to Camp Coleman for the summer. But in all seriousness, this week's Parsha, or that you chanted, Parshat Bo, chapter 10, verse 24, continues the tale of slavery of the Jewish people in Israel. And so every year, like we do on Passover, it reminds us to think about what slavery means to us and perhaps explore our own modern day slavery, the things that trap us and the things that hold us down. At times we can become slaves to our own mental traps and shortcomings and can become completely paralyzed by fear. We can react to our shortcomings in two ways. We can overcome them by working on ourselves and remaining confident, or we can become a slave to those shortcomings and restrict ourselves. Jaimee, you could have shied away from this. You could have said there's so much to do, so much Hebrew to learn, so much to plan, but you seized the opportunity, you overcame the challenges, and you remained determined and dedicated. You inspire all of us to take stock of what it is we want for ourselves, and you inspire us to take the plunge and chase our dreams and passions. In your work at Sinai, you also inspire us. your ability to connect with people of all ages, to really listen, and most importantly, to be a loyal friend is a blessing that none of us here take for granted. Our prayer for you is that you continue to take on new hard tasks, that you keep trying new things, that you keep thinking out of the box, and most importantly, that you know how loved and cherished you are by your Temple Sinai community and beyond. So to these words of blessings, I invite all of Jaimee's rabbi friends up here to bless her with the ancient words of the priestly benediction. May God's light shine upon you, and may God be gracious to you. May you feel God's presence within you always, and may you know peace forever. Amen. I invite you all to please rise and turn to page 256 as we return the Torah to the Ark.
Hallelujah, Shem Adonai, Ki Yisa Shemo Levado, Olo Eretz Shamayim, Vayarem Kerem Le'amo, Tehillah Le'o Asina, Livnei Yisrael, Amen Kevovo,
Page 282 for words of Elena. We remain standing as we think of loved ones in our lives who are no longer with us. If you are remembering somebody tonight, I invite you to share their name with the community now. We turn to page 294 for words of Mourner's Kaddish. Yikadal v'yikadash shemei rabbah, ve'alma divrach yirtei v'yamlich malchutei, b'chayachon u'yomechon u'chayei beit Yisrael, b'agala v'zman kariv v'yimru amen. Yehei shmei rabbah m'barach le'olam al maya. Yitbarak v'yishtabach v'yitpa'ar v'yitromam v'yitnaseh. V'yitadar v'yitaleh v'yitalal shemei dekudasha barichu. La'ela min kol birchata v'shirata. Tushbachata v'nechemata. Damiran ne'oma v'yimru amen. Yehei shlama rabba min shemaya. V'chayim aleinu ve'al kol Yisrael v'yimru amen. Oseh shalom b'mromav. Uyaseh shalom. Aleinu ve'al kol Yisrael v'yimru amen. And now invite Charlie and Max and all of Jaimee's friends who are clergy to help us lead Havdalah, page 308.
Maybe someone who's near the lights can lower them just a tad.
Ron's like, I'm gonna do this again.
Light
Alice can feed a village.
Made by this
Ellen,
beautiful
Made by
rabbi.
Rabbi Ellen.
Look at it.
Ellen.
Out.
Hold them up.
Hold them up. They're your work.
It's only on four more.
Why don't we put them in the middle of the...
We brought a knife to slice.
Mazel tov.
Every year. We have a knife. We have a knife. We have a knife.
God forbid someone touches. Yeah.